Welcome to The Remedy with Dr. Rani Whitfield, where medicine, music, literacy, and other hot topics meet. I'm your host, Dr. Rani, also known as the Hip Hop Doc. Today, we're diving into a topic that affects nearly all of us, holiday weight gain. The weeks between Thanksgiving and New Year's are filled with celebration, family, and good food and libations. Here in Louisiana, where I live, the feasting doesn't stop. It starts with Halloween, rolls into Thanksgiving, Christmas, and football bowl games, followed by New Year's, more bowl games, the Super Bowl, Valentine's Day, and Mardi Gras. Then just when you think it's over, it's my birthday in March. Easter comes, Cinco de Mayo in May, Juneteenth, and we cap it off with the 4th of July. It's like we're eating and drinking every month. But for many, this season also brings on a few extra pounds. Today, we're exploring what's happening in our bodies during this time, why we tend to overeat, and most importantly, how to stay on track without sacrificing the joy of the season. So grab your notebooks or sit back and relax. We've got some tips to help you enjoy the holidays without guilt. What's happening to our bodies? The holidays are filled with foods we love, trays of cookies at work, sugary desserts at parties, and family meals piled high with turkey, potatoes, buttery rolls. But why do we overeat during the holiday time? Holiday foods are often high in sugar, salt, and fat, ingredients that are engineered to make them irresistible. These foods trigger the brain's reward centers, making it hard to stop eating when you are full. And in the emotional and social aspects of holiday meals, sharing laughs around the dinner table or indulging in grandma's famous mac and cheese, it's easy to overdo it. Remember, food is meant to be enjoyed, not inhaled. You don't need to eat the whole pie to prove you love grandma. One slice will do, and she'll still love you back. Here's another factor, the calorie creep. Studies suggest that the average person gains 1 to 2 pounds during the holiday season. Now, that might not seem like a lot, but most people don't lose that weight after the holidays. Over time, that pound or two adds up. 10 years later, you're 10 to 20 pounds heavier, and it's largely thanks to the holiday weight gain. Here's the real danger of holiday weight gain. It's not what happens between Thanksgiving and New Year's. It's what happens between New Year's and Thanksgiving. These pounds stick around like that one relative who never leaves the party. Shorter days and colder weather also plays a role. We tend to move less during this time of year, but we're eating more. This imbalance, taking in more calories than we're burning, leads to weight gain. And don't forget stress. The holiday hustle can be very overwhelming. Stress hormones like cortisol increase your appetite, especially for comfort foods like sweets and fatty dishes. If stress eating was an Olympic sport, the holidays would be the gold medal event. But remember, cookies won't solve family drama. They just make you feel good while you watch it unfold. Let's not forget sleep or the lack thereof. Between late night gatherings, shopping, family obligations, it's hard to get enough rest. Hormones. Poor sleep disrupts hunger hormones, making you crave more food, particularly high-calorie options. So how do we stay on track? How do we enjoy the holidays without overindulging? First, practice mindful eating. Slow down and savor your food. Pay attention to hunger and fullness cues. Instead of piling your plate high with everything at the buffet, start with smaller portions. Remember, you can enjoy a slice of pie without eating the whole thing. We must also stay active. You don't have to hit the gym every day, but find ways to move your body during this season. Take a walk after a heavy meal. Do a few laps around the mall while shopping, or go for a brisk stroll in the crisp winter weather. Even small bursts of activity can help balance out those extra calories. The holidays don't have to mean hibernation. Walk it out, dance at the party, or even race your kids in the backyard. Just watch the hamstring, because I've pulled it before. Move your body and you'll move those calories out of your way. Plan ahead. Before heading to a party, eat a healthy snack like fruits, nuts, yogurts to avoid showing up starving. You'll be slightly or partially full. If you're traveling, pack snacks to avoid grabbing unhealthy options at the airport or a rest stop. Make balanced choices. Aim for most of your plate to include healthier options, vegetables, lean proteins, and grilled or baked dishes. But don't deprive yourself. If there's a family tradition or once-a-year food that you love and enjoy guilt-free. It's all about moderation. Be mindful at gatherings. Avoid standing near the buffet or grazing while chatting. When the meal is over, pack up leftovers or freeze them to keep temptation out of sight. Remember, food is meant to be enjoyed, not inhaled. You don't need to eat the whole pie to prove you love grandma. One slice will do and she'll still love you back. Don't skip meals. You might think skipping lunch will save room for a big dinner, but this can backfire. Your body enters starvation mode, making you hungrier and more likely to overeat. So eat balanced meals throughout the day to keep your hunger and energy levels steady. And one thing we never get enough of is sleep. I know it's tough during the holidays, but prioritized sleep can help you avoid late night snacking and keep your hunger hormones in check. We've got to think long-term about this. Holiday weight gain happens, but remember, it's not the end of the world. What matters most is your mindset and long-term habits. Food is more than just fuel. It's tradition, it's memories and love. Focus on being present and making the best choices you can. Here's the truth. Holiday weight gain is not the villain. It's the mindset that says, I'll fix this later. Don't wait for a New Year's resolution to reset. Start with one good choice today and let that be your tradition. So what's the takeaway? The holidays are meant to be enjoyed. It's not about perfection. It's about balance. Use these strategies to navigate the season without guilt, and remember, a short-term gain doesn't have to turn into a long-term issue. Life's too short to feel guilty about a piece of pumpkin pie. Enjoy the holidays, but remember, it's about the memories, not the calories. Before we sign off, here's a challenge for you. Before your next holiday meal, take a deep breath and ask yourself, am I eating because I'm hungry or because it's there? Post your answer and tag me on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever you follow me on social media. I'd love to hear and see how you're staying mindful this season. And here's something to keep in mind. We're born looking like our parents, but we die looking like our decisions. Thank you for tuning in to The Remedy with Dr. Rani Whitfield, where medicine, music, literacy, and other hot topics meet. Be sure to subscribe, share this episode, and join us next week. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your audio fix. It's the Hip Hop Doc. They call me H2D. Come on, y'all. Let's get hip hop healthy. Peace and blessing this holiday season. I'm out.
The content on The Remedy with Dr. Rani Whitfield is for informational purposes only and is not intended as medical advice. Always consult with your healthcare provider for personalized medical guidance. Dr. Rani Whitfield is a licensed family physician, but the information provided on this podcast should not replace professional medical consultation.